when I was 17 years old, I basically enlisted in the Army National Guard. And at the time, I tested for the ASVAB back in the 10th grade. When I decided to join the Army National Guard, I was 17 years old. I was torn between either going to college full-time or going to a local college. I was trying my best to go to a four-year school. I really didn't want to go to a four-year school. I was just doing it to basically satisfy my parents at the time. And I just didn't have the drive to go to college because I just felt like in my heart that's not what I really wanted to do. So a lot of my friends joined the National Guard in high school, our senior year, and I was like, you know what, I want to join as well. So I signed up halfway through my senior year. Well, I started looking into it halfway my senior year. I actually was going to join the Coast Guard full time because my dad really wanted me to do that. And that was something I was really looking at as well as doing. So basically, long story short, when I basically went to the recruiter, talked to the recruiter, he gave me a list of jobs that I can apply for based off my ASVAB score. The recruiter giving me this he gave me like 2 pages of jobs I could pick from. There's a ton of jobs. And the first thing I thought about, I was like, I want to be a tank operator and blow up stuff. I just want to get in a tank, drive around, be in a tanker unit, you know, go overseas. I want to shoot the tank. I want to drive it, everything. I want to be a tanker because I love tanks. I have a huge fascination for tanks. And my dad was right there and he was like, yo, pick a job that will benefit you outside of the military. And I was like, all right. So I'm looking through the list of jobs, and you know, there's jobs like being a carpenter, electrician, plumber. I can't remember the actual job series number because every military job has like a series number. And I saw MP and I was like, okay, military police. And I kept looking. Next thing you know, firefighter. It just stood out to me out of all the jobs. And I was like, yo, I want to be a firefighter. Just like that. Never in my life thought about being a firefighter. I just simply looked down and said, I want to be a firefighter, just like that. So long story short, the recruiter was like, hey, you know, I don't know if we can get you that job. That job is really hard to get. The slots are real slim, very limited. So I was like, look, I want the job. You give me the job, I'll sign up. So about a week later, the recruiter contacted my father. I was 17, so I had to do a lot of this through my parents. They had to sign me in. Recruiter contacted my parents and was like, hey, we can get you the slot. And I became a firefighter in the Army. So not knowing anything about being a firefighter, went through basic training and then had to go to your school, which in my case was Fire Academy in Goodfellow, Texas. And got down there and absolutely fell in love with firefighting, guys. It's a job built for me because it's not a desk job. It's a job that you still do hands-on stuff, and it's a job that allows you to help people. So went through 14 weeks of firefighter school, came out with all my certifications, came back home 2 weeks from being out of AIT. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna put in for some fire departments to see what happened. 2 weeks out of being out of a fire academy, I got a full-time job at the age of 18. You know, basically I was 18 years old with a job that I'm getting salary, I have benefits, I'm paying into a retirement. And I just remember that moment being such a huge milestone in my life. And if it wasn't for the military, I would not be in the position I am today. Today, actually the end of this month, August 25th, will be, it's been a long time, guys. Almost 13 years I've been a firefighter. You're able to help people in need. And it's just a hands-on physical job. And I like the whole atmosphere. When you come to work, it's like a family. You know, you eat dinner together, you eat meals together, you work out together, you do a lot of things together. And I like the atmosphere, and I like the shift work. And a lot of people don't know, firefighters, a full-time firefighter only works 10 to 12 days a month because we work shift work. So it's a job where you can also pursue other jobs if you want, or other passions in your life. So it allows you, in my opinion, it allows you to do a lot of things.